Broadcast. Bang! Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday. Wild Wednesday. Holy crap. April the 11th, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. So much for the follow-through. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Nothing. Obviously, people talking about Alcoa being a big story. Yes, the future's up 5 all night in Asia. But it really wasn't until that story out of Europe, not on the economic numbers, but it was more ECB able to buy bonds. No kidding. What's new with that? What a joke. And we saw the S&Ps continue to rally. Got as high as, 1375 in that zone. But you see here my spot of 1340. I think we can maybe bounce a little bit more. Certainly wasn't thrilled with the way they closed the market, but it's an inside candle. It's a harami. We should probably push up maybe 1384, 1385. We got Janet Yellen coming up on tap. Oh, baby. See if she talks dovish. To the moon. But as far as numbers that came out last night, home loans out of Australia a little bit better than expected, down 2.5 versus negative 3.6. Australia broke and then exploded. I get it. It looks like a long. Big employment number tonight. We'll take a look at this Australian dollar. You got to be, look at I thought it was going to break again. It never did. My alerts. But this is a positive candle. Broke the lows, trying to break out almost. Stock market couldn't make it. But it looks like we should go back up to 103.50. Easy, maybe 103.60, 70 in that area. They couldn't put it away. This thing touched new lows and came ripping right back. And I'll tell you, you got an employment number coming out tonight in Asia. And let me tell you something. Last month was a bad number. Previous month, a blowout. Month before that, a bad number. It might be due for a good number. And you look at this Aussie Kiwi. You know me, I'm a bear. But I got to tell you, you get a good number, this Aussie Kiwi is going to pop 70, 80, 100 pips. Easy. And if I had to make a choice, I would say it's going to be a good number. If I had a gun to my head and you made me make a choice, that's what I would say. But other numbers that came out today, we had Canadian housing starts better than expected, revision a little bit higher. German wage prices right in line. That's about it. And, of course, the U.S. Beige Book, it was pretty good. And the federal budget, it was pretty good. What's up with that? So, the Beige Book really, some areas showed some strength. That's a good thing. And this dollar yen, bond yields up. I got to tell you, I'm kind of surprised dollar yen really didn't have a bigger day. I would have thought dollar yen to the moon. Especially given bond yields, given the Beige Book even. But, you know what? I think it probably pops up again. Maybe we get up to 81.50. Maybe even 81.70. All the carry trades look decent. How about core machinery orders out of Japan? Blowout number up 4.8%. Ooh. Even bank lending a little bit better. Take a look at this euro dollar. Tough looking chart. It looks like it's going to push higher. It looks like it's going to make a new high and then fail. Do another one. This time get up to 31.75. Grind it up and pull it down. Grind it up, pull it down. Oh, baby. No real numbers coming out tonight. I think we do have industrial production coming out of Eurozone. French CPI. Industrial production supposed to be down 0.2%. German number was terrible there, so I would imagine you get a bad number, euro could sell off, especially if it rallies into it. But I think rally should be sold. This looks like it's going to break eventually. This is not a V bottom like we've had here. V bottom, V bottom. This is futzing around. This is not good. But again, you got to pick your spots. I think you pick your spots, try and sell it higher, maybe even get long, and then reverse and get short. Something like that. Euro yen had a nice little, again, inside day. You never took out previous day lows. Massive outside candle. But you know what? It could pop. Maybe get up to 107. This channel line here. But it's busted. It's broken. But again, dollar yen looks interesting on the long side. Euro dollar looks like it can grind higher on the long side. So you would think that could be a mild positive for euro yen, especially if the futures are strong. And we take a look at, we saw the futures. We'll look at them again. Again, looks like we could pop. This is an inside candle. It's a harami. You know, looks like we could pop up to 85-ish. Around there. Gold. Daily chart, certainly hanging man. Doesn't look very good for gold. Janet Yellen tonight should be very interesting. See if she talks up QE, but you see this, we hit the channel line. To me, gold looks like it's a very good short. Very. Especially if you get good jobless claims tomorrow, gold, say goodnight. Dollar yen to the moon. Canadian trade balance also. London trade balance tonight as well. U.S. producer prices. U.S. trade balance. Producer prices I'm interested in. I'm also interested in trade balance. Now, looking at this dollar Canada, I'll tell you, they launched this thing at the end of the day, but it's a doji. It's a boy. It's a short. As long as the S&Ps don't collapse, usually this baby should have followed through to the downside. But it is turning. And if the stock market is going to roll over more, this thing is a long, but maybe not tonight. Maybe get a pull back down to par, 99.75, something around there, but unchanged on the day. Couldn't get going. Not good. Dollar Swiss. A little bit of a hanging man. But again, it can't break out. Can't break through this 92 and change zone. So to me, it looks like more of a short. Again, as bad as the market closed today, and I agree it closed terrible. As bad as the market closed today, it still was up, and it sucks in some bears. Oh, yeah. It sucks in some bears into thinking that the rally was half-assed. So it's a short. I don't know if I want to get sucked into that game. Looking at the sterling dollar, looks like it wants to make a run, push higher. Maybe we get up to 160. Anything's possible. I see resistance around there. Even 59.50 in that zone. But sterling looks like it wants to go higher. I'll tell you, this Australian number is going to be a good number to trade on. Pound Aussie, not a very good close. We take out 155 to the moon. But you get a really strong number, we could easily come down to 153. Easy. Especially if the futures are up. Maybe commodities are up. On a Janet Yellen comment. Something like that. Kiwi. Tried. Failed. Looked like it was going to collapse. Outside candle looked gorgeous, but no soup for you. Inside day, nothing much to write home about. Again, I could see it going up in sympathy if the Australian number is good. I still think this is a short, but I think we could probably pop a little. Maybe get up to 82 and change. Why not? And again, that Aussie Kiwi is going to be a mover. Absolutely. You look at that. We look at dollar yen, looks decent on the upside. When you look at loonie, dollar Canada, that looks like it's going to come in. Well, that should be good for loonie yen. So I could see these yens have more of a pop tonight, and especially if the futures are up. But again, with the way the market closed, I'm definitely nervous about being short dollars and short yen. But market certainly didn't close so bad. Up on the day. Certainly not big follow through, but could be an opportunity to get in these on the long side. Euro closing fairly decent. Pound Kiwi. Nothing. It's doji. That's really it. Jobless claims tomorrow are important. Tonight, obviously, it's all about unemployment out of Australia. Inflation expectations come out at 9 p.m. Eastern. That's important as well. Dollar yen daily chart looks like it could pop more. Again, producer prices, unemployment claims, and trade balance will be market-moving events. All three combined, absolutely. So again, market's going to be moving. And I think that, like I said, as much of a sell-off as we had, as much of the rally as we had, I still think that to play it on the short side probably is not the smart move. And again, this euro, it looks like it's going to grind back up again. Dollar index, I think I did it already, but we'll do it again. Hanging man, but we could easily roll right back over. As long as dollar index does not take out 80, 80, 30, which would be very bullish, I think you're good to go. Dollar short. And that's it. Let's do crude. Crude continues to grind lower, though it had a little comeback today. Still looks like a bear market to me. Crude still looks like it wants to go lower. Monster channel line right here in crude. We take out par, it's going to melt like a hot knife in butter. And that'll be good for the U.S. economy as well. So again, as far as tonight's trade, it's all about, to me, Australia. I think it's Aussie. It's going to be a big number, big bill. And it's certainly break it down to break it out. So again, if I had to place a bet, I would say it's going to be a good number. And I think you look to maybe reverse it, but not until maybe 104, 103.50 for sure. All right, so again, feel free to email me at info@globalfxllc.com. Remember, you can follow me on Facebook at Voice of Forex. You can follow me on Twitter, Voice of Forex, or YouTube, Voice of Forex. Remember, I have Premium Junior. Emails, premium tweets, research, $50. Premium Senior, access to my chat room and all of the previous for $200. I have a winter special, $400 US for 3 months. It's now a spring special. All right, everyone. Again, it should be another crazy night. I would imagine, I'm thinking up, down. Oh, baby. Jobless claims probably going to be on the better side. You get a good print in jobless claims, no more QE. You can say bye-bye to the stock market. Never know. But then again, we had a jobless number that was terrible, and the stock market still sold off. So, again, I think the same rationale behind QE3. I think the market's trading based upon the fact that there is going to be no QE3, even though we had the bad jobs number. This could have been a one-month wonder. And I think tomorrow's number will really give us an idea how bad the job situation is. Should we get a really bad number, you might get the stock market down, but then we rip. So we'll see. All right, everyone. Feel free to email me, info@globalfxllc.com. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need. Janet Yellen, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, could be interesting, along with unemployment claims and the unemployment number out of Australia. So those are the three big ones. Obviously, trade balance could be a big one too. Bye-bye.